Hi, everybody. It's Dawn from Angels in the House coming to you with another weekly forecast. And this is going to be for Wednesday, June 12th through Tuesday, June 18th. And I'm using some Akashic Tarot cards. And I think there's going to be another deck coming in. You have free will. If the message doesn't resonate, it might not be for you. So take what resonates. There may be one or two messages. This is a collective message for the week. And so I'm asking to be connected with the collective that will see this video to give the best messages to support you all for the week of June 12th through the 18th. Going to say a special little happy shout out to my hubby. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday if you see this. He doesn't watch, so anyhow. All right, without further ado, this is a collective reading for the week. Best messages for the collective. We're going to have an essence card, a challenge card, a lesson, and a blessing. Oh, two lessons and a blessing. Sorry. And these are additional support cards if we need them, they're telling me. So I like to write it down because I forget. So the essence of our reading for this week is the divine physician. And so the message that I get with this card is really checking in with your physical, mental, and spiritual self. Are you balanced in all areas, right? The divine physician is a physician of your mind and your soul, but it can also be your body. So just doing a quick check at the beginning of the week, which is Wednesday for this reading, the 12th of June, of how do I feel? Are there any areas physically, mentally, or spiritually that can use a little attention this week? So that's the essence. And then we have a challenge card, is intricacies and industry. And this is have a 7. The challenge is the responsibilities, the work, and the burdens that are real and self-imposed that you're putting on yourself. So many of you have a set of rules and boundaries, and they're showing me I must do the laundry before I can sit and read my book, or I must write out all my bills before I can go and relax and breathe. And so really taking the mind, like the limiting, the societal beliefs of what is right and proper, like you can only go on a vacation if X, Y, and Z is done. You can only fall in love if, your house is clean. And I mean, your spiritual, mental, physical house is clean and X, Y, Z. And that's not true. Yes, a lot of those things are good scenarios, but the actual challenges here is giving yourself permission to do the things that are going to best serve you, even if it doesn't go with the structure that you have previously lived under, the rules and order. The rules of law in your mind is what they're saying. The lesson to be learned from this is Hilarion. And the great teachers that have come before to share with all of us have always tried to express the fact that we are multidimensional, right? And if our physical bodies are all we pay attention to, then most likely our mental and spiritual selves are being neglected. Now, not every time and not every person, right? But overall, really looking at yourself as a whole, finding comfort and solace in higher thought processes and higher education. And not so much like having to be highly educated, but in these bigger thoughts. So like you might get into a cycle that says, I'll never get out of this loop. I can never attract enough money into my world. Cancel, cancel, release, because I don't think that. But you might get into that loop, and knowing that that's not true, knowing that we're all entitled to manifest anything we desire. Do we have limits around us at times? Absolutely. Are a lot of them created by ourselves or our family connections or friend connections or society? Absolutely. But showing that, you always have the keys to unlock your heart's desires, and you don't need permission from anyone else. You can get inspiration from great leaders and mm, spiritual connectors of the past. Okay, I'm not going to go any more there. And this was the other lesson is fated meetings. Okay, so by kind of the obstacle, the challenge was, always doing what we believe is the right thing to do, and kind of understanding that sometimes we have to take those leaps of faith and believe in ourselves when even circumstances don't support it. Does that mean we don't take practical steps to get there? Absolutely not. We typically have to put action behind it. But when we do that, when we, get out of our heads and the rules and regulations of society, and sometimes, it doesn't mean, don't pay your bills and, you know, be dependent on others. That's not what it means at all. But when we follow those heart desires, those little nudges in our brain, we have fated meetings. We have the right connections. We're in the right place at the right time, whether we hear something or are put into a new situation and opportunity. Um, and then our blessing was the lightning bolt. Oh, and see, to me, this is divine. The lightning bolt to me always symbolizes uh, quick action, changes, divine intervention, and like in a snap of the eye, the situation changes. So the perspective and the actual situation changes from the beginning of the week till the end of the week. That is the blessing there, by aligning our thoughts, our actions, and that healing what's broken, what needs attention more than broken, right, is really going to help us get there. So I hope that this helps in some way, shape, or form. Never know quite how they're going to land, but I know that is for somebody out there. If it was for you and some part of it gave you clarity, guidance, or direction, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you need any support on your journey, please reach out to me and I will let you know if I can support you. And if not, I have a lot of really talented colleagues that I would be happy to refer you to, like the ones that I go to if I need extra help. Okay. So have a great day, and I hope you have a very blessed week. Bye bye, everybody.